Hello, everyone, and a very happy new year to you. Welcome to English on Point podcast. I'm Leo. Today is Thursday, the 1st of January 2026, the first day of the new year, the first page of a fresh calendar, the first breath of a new chapter in your life. And as I sit here by the window with a warm cup of tea, watching the pale winter sun rise over a world still wrapped in quiet morning light, I find myself not thinking about grand resolutions or ambitious targets, but about something much quieter and more essential: the courage to begin again, not with fanfare, but with tenderness, not with pressure, but with presence. And if you're listening to this on this very first morning of 2026, then I want you to know that you are not alone in this desire, not alone in wanting to grow your English, not alone in hoping this year will be different, not alone in carrying the quiet wish to feel more confident, more connected, more at home in this beautiful, imperfect language that has become such a vital part of your journey. And so today, we're not going to talk about hour-long study sessions, or flawless pronunciation, or passing exams. Instead, we're going to talk about what it really means to start softly, slowly, sustainably, and how you can design a year of English learning that honors your energy, your time, your humanity, and your heart. Because the truth is that most New Year's resolutions fail, not because people are lazy or unmotivated, but because they are built on a foundation of shoulds rather than wants, of pressure rather than compassion, of perfection rather than progress. And this year, I invite you to do something radically different, to set a goal not for the version of yourself you think you should be, but for the version of yourself you already are, the tired one, the busy one, the one who stumbles over words but keeps trying anyway, the one who understands more than they can say, the one who listens more than they speak, the one who shows up imperfectly but consistently. And that version of you is more than enough to build a meaningful, joyful, and sustainable English practice in 2026. So as we step into this new day, this new year, let's leave behind the noise of I should and step into the quiet clarity of I choose. And let's explore how you can make 2026 the year you don't just learn English, but live it not as a task to complete, but as a companion to walk beside you through all the ordinary, extraordinary moments of your life. The myth of the perfect start. We've been sold a lie that new beginnings require perfect conditions: a clean desk, a brand new notebook, an hour of uninterrupted time, a clear mind, a burst of motivation. But the reality is that real beginnings happen in the mess, in the middle of chaos, in the quiet moments between responsibilities, in the cracks of an already full life. And the most powerful starts aren't the ones that look impressive on social media. They're the ones that happen when no one is watching, when you're tired, when you're unsure, when you're doing it not because you feel ready, but because you've decided that your growth matters enough to show up anyway. Let me tell you about Aisha, a listener from Cairo who wrote to me last week. She's a nurse, a mother of two, and works night shifts. She said, "Leo, I don't have time to study English the way most people do. But every morning, while my kids eat breakfast, I listen to one episode of your podcast. I don't take notes. I don't repeat every sentence. I just listen. And slowly, I feel my ears opening. I understand more, and that's enough for me." That's not a perfect practice, but it's a real one, and it's working. So ask yourself, what does a real start look like in my life right now? Not the ideal version, but the human one. Maybe it's listening for 3 minutes while brushing your teeth, saying one English sentence to yourself in the mirror, writing one word in your phone notes. Today. That's not small, that's sacred, because it's yours. It's honest, and it's sustainable. choosing your North Star for 2026. Instead of a list of resolutions, choose one guiding phrase for your English in 2026, a North Star that will help you navigate moments of doubt, fatigue, or overwhelm. Here are a few to consider. I will speak even if my voice shakes. If your goal is to use your voice, not just understand others, this isn't about fluency, it's about courage. Daily practice. Say one real sentence out loud every day. The sky is grey. I'm tired but proud. This coffee is good. I will listen with curiosity, not judgment. If your goal is to understand more deeply, not just faster, this means letting go of the need to catch every word and instead tuning into the rhythm, the emotion, the heart of what's being said. Daily practice. Listen to 5 minutes of natural English and ask, what feeling is this person sharing? I will write my truth even if it's simple. If your goal is to organize your inner world in English, not for an audience, just for you. Daily practice. Journal 2-3 sentences before bed. Today, I felt. I learned. I'm grateful for. I will connect, not perform. If your goal is to use English to build real relationships, not to impress, this means prioritizing warmth over perfection, presence over polish. Weekly practice. Send one voice message or comment in English, even just Happy New Year. Your phrase doesn't have to be poetic. It just has to resonate in your bones. Write it down. Say it out loud. Let it be your quiet compass. The 2026 English rhythm, month by month. Fluency isn't a straight line, it's a rhythm, and rhythms have seasons, times of energy and rest, focus and play, reflection and action. Let's walk through 2026 together, honoring the natural flow of your life. January, the month of gentle anchors, energy, rest, reset, slow beginnings. Focus, consistency over intensity. Practice, the 2-minute welcome. Choose one. Listen, speak, or write for just 2 minutes. Day. Mantra. Small is sustainable. Tip. Pair your practice with an existing habit. For example, after brushing your teeth, while making coffee. February. The month of listening deeply. Energy. Introspective, calm, focused. Focus. Understanding real conversations, not textbook English. Practice. Listen to one natural dialogue per week. Podcast, movie scene, YouTube, vlog. Mantra. I don't need to catch every word, just the heart. Tip. Use subtitles in English, not your native language, to train your ears. March. The month of speaking up. Energy. Renewal, courage, new beginnings. Focus. One real sentence per day. Practice. Use reaction words to join conversations. Oh, really? That's nice. I get you. Mantra. My voice matters even if it shakes. Tip. Record a 10-second voice note to yourself once a week. April, the month of writing truth. Energy, growth, clarity, fresh perspective. Focus. Journaling in English. Even 2 sentences. Practice. Today I felt, I learned, I'm grateful for. Mantra. My thoughts deserve to be heard in any language. Tip. Use a notes app if a physical journal feels daunting. May. The month of connection. Energy. Warm, social, outward. Focus. One real interaction per week. Comment, message, conversation. Practice. Prepare 3 ready phrases for common situations. Could you repeat that, please? I'm still learning. Thank you for your patience. It's centum, end. That's interesting. Can you tell me more? Mantra. I belong in English, not as a guest, but as a citizen. June, August, the season of play. Energy, light, relaxed, experimental. Focus, joy over perfection. Practice. Watch a show you love in English. Sing along to songs. Play with words. Mantra. Learning can feel like play. Tip. Follow English-speaking creators who share your interests. Cooking, travel, tech. September, the month of reflection. Energy. Return. Reset. Review. Focus. What's working? What's not? Practice. Revisit your North Star phrase. Does it still fit? Adjust if needed. Mantra. Flexibility is strength. Tip. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. October for season of depth. Energy. Introspective. Warm. Grounded. Focus. Meaning over speed. Practice. Revisit old episodes. Reread your journal. Notice how far you've come. Mantra. I am not the same person I was a year ago. Tip. Share one thing you've learned with a friend or in the comments. This isn't a rigid plan, it's a compass. And compasses allow for detours, rest, and humanity. Your daily practice. The 2-minute rule. Deepened. The secret to lasting change isn't time, it's design. Most people fail not because they lack willpower, but because they design practices that are too big for their real lives. So let's design a practice that fits. The 2-minute rule, deep version. I will show up for my English for just 2 minutes. No more, no less. And if I want to continue, I can, but I never have to. Why this works? Removes resistance. 2 minutes feels safe, almost laughable. Builds identity. I'm someone who practices English daily. Creates momentum. You'll often go longer once you start. 3 anchor moments. Choose one time of day to anchor your practice. Morning 6-9 a.m. Listen to 2 minutes of a podcast while making coffee. Repeat one phrase aloud. Today, I choose to learn. Lunch 2 p.m. Read one short article or Instagram caption in English. Say one sentence about your meal. This soup is warm and comforting. Evening 8 to 10 p.m. Write 2-3 journal sentences. Listen to a song and look up 1-2 words. Don't try all 3. Just pick one. Master it. Then consider adding another in March. The inner work. Releasing the shoulds. The biggest barrier to your 2026 English isn't grammar. It's the voice in your head that says, you should be further along. If it's not perfect, it's not worth doing. Other people are better than you. Let's change that voice. Instead of, my English is bad, say, my English is under construction, and that's beautiful. Instead of, I sound stupid, say, I'm learning to express myself in a second language that's brave. Instead of, I should study for an hour, say, 2 minutes of presence is better than an hour of pressure. Self-compassion isn't soft, it's strategic, because you cannot grow in the soil of shame. You grow in the soil of love. Building your support system. You don't have to do this alone. Here's how to create gentle accountability. The dot calendar. Get a simple wall calendar. Every day you practice, put a small dot. Don't break the chain, but if you do, just start again. The community commitment. Comment on this episode. My English in 2026 will be. Come back in March and update us. The monthly check-in. On the first Sunday of each month, ask, did my practice feel sustainable? Do I need to adjust? No judgment, just curiosity. A blessing for your 2026 journey. As you step into this new year, I want to leave you with this. You don't need to be fluent to be valuable. You don't need to be perfect to be ready. You don't need to be fearless to be brave. You just need to begin again and again, softly, slowly, bravely. And in those small beginnings, you will find not just better English, but a deeper version of yourself, more patient, more curious, more willing to be seen. So as the clock turns to 2026, may you carry this truth in your heart. Your voice is not just allowed in the English-speaking world, it is needed, and we'll be here walking with you, one word at a time. From all of us at English on Point podcast, wishing you a peaceful, hopeful, and beautifully imperfect 2026. Thank you for listening. Keep learning, keep growing, keep beginning. I'm Leo. See you next time.